Hey, good morning. Derrick Sanderson with Keller Williams Realty here in Chico, California, coming at you for this week's Monday morning market update. So, on these updates every Monday, we take a look at what's going on with single family residential homes here in the Chico area. As always, if you have any questions about any other segment of the market, please reach out and I'd be more than happy to have that conversation with you and get you whatever you need. So, without further ado, why don't we jump in and take a look and see what's been going on? So, as of 8 o'clock this morning, there are 63 active homes on the market here in Chico and 115 under contract, with a median list price not changing from last Monday. However, our average days on market for the active listings dropped quite a bit from last Monday, and it's because a lot of homes, well, a lot is relative. There were a handful of homes that have been on the market for quite a few days that were sold. And so that dropped that average quite a bit. So, what's gone on in the last 7 days? For a little bit of context, we've had 23 listings hit the market and 29 have gone pending. So, again, reason for record low active inventory is because we have more homes going under contract than are coming on the market. And when that happens, active inventory stays very low. And we had 18 homes close in the last 7 days. Taking another step back, and let's take a look at the last 30 days to see what's been going on. We had 82 homes officially sell with just an average of 18 days on the market. For those 82 homes, that is our median list price coming in at just over 450,000, and the average or the median actual sales price actually dropped a little bit from when we looked at it last week. So out of those 18 homes that sold in the last 7 days, those homes were of a little bit lower price point, and so that brought that number down a little bit. In the news, interest rates. If you've thought about buying, this number is going to significantly uh, impact your payment. This is what I can tell you. It's gone up over a full percentage point in the last 3 weeks. 3 weeks ago, we were in the low threes, low mid threes, and now we're almost at 5%. Now, rewind, beginning of the year, they were saying we would be at 5% by the end of the year. And we haven't even hit April yet. So expect to see this continue to increase, which is actually going to limit buyers' potential and what they can buy. So if you thought about listing your home, you definitely want to do that before this number gets very much higher, because the higher this go, it's going to limit the amount of buyers that could purchase your property, which in turn could actually force your sales price to drop. So just something to think about. I'd love to have a deeper conversation with you about that if you have any questions. Lastly, if you're working with a lender and you've been looking at homes, you need to circle back around and connect with them, because there's only a couple companies that I know will do an interest rate lock without you being in contract. So if you got approved even 3 weeks ago, this number is extremely different. And this number is if you have sterling credit and you're the perfect person in the eyes of the lender as far as risk to pay that back. So I know I went a little deeper on that, but this number is really important to keep an eye on. Lastly, every Monday I post a Monday morning motivational quote. And today is: when you focus on the good gets better. Here's something that is true: what you focus on expands. If you continue to focus on the negatives and the have nots and what you lack, those lacks actually become bigger. They don't go away, they actually become exemplified and enlarged. But when we focus on the good, it's incredible what happens. It's so incredible. When we think about good things, happiness, joy, the things we're grateful for, all those things begin to magnify. And when we are focusing on those things, the reality is this: our minds don't have the time to be preoccupied with all the negative. So I want to encourage you this week: Focus on the good things because the good things will, in fact, expand. That's all I've got for you for this week for Monday Morning Market Update. I'll see you all next Monday as we do it again. Have a great week, and we'll see you next Monday.